I've never played Marathon because, again, I played, well, Halo, which was the big thing after Marathon. And you can see a lot of things that were, ported from Marathon, like the Reclaimer logo that's right here. Only it's more of a U shape that's in Halo. But to my knowledge, Bungie is now ran by a bunch of people who don't play games, that make business decisions but don't actually understand what makes Halo interesting, right? And they're even calling it Halo Studios, and they're also trying to replace the old, like they try to replace the old voice actors, replace everything, pretty much move. Well, 343 was trying to move Bungie out, but then Bungie's making Halo, made fucking Destiny, and they've completely missed the mark. And again, Bungie is ran by people who just don't understand what makes their games good, but they know the magic is there. They know they can, they know that they just can't invoke it. So, I mean, well, let's see, because a lot of people said Destiny was kind of bad. At least where it ended off, like Destiny 2. I played Destiny 1 and 2, never really played with people. I don't know, I sort of fell off of it. But let's give Marathon a watch, because to my knowledge, the old games were interesting. But they are just old Doom shooters, Doom like shooters, so let's give it a watch. Keep forgetting to do the thing. Oh yeah, Marathon kinda has somewhat of the same story that Halo had. It was okay, you have this coalition of aliens and then fighting humanity. For something on I watched sort of a lore breakdown, but that was like years ago. I'm being quiet. I need to be talking just so it's not a straight rip. I mean, I'm just mainly confused. Like, I mean, I've seen some of the old games and it also confused me. Like, the floating goofball looked interesting from here, but I don't know. I guess I just don't know what's really going on. I guess this is the aliens coming in doing some weird shit.
met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sought to well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless things, and the heart that fed.
So, I'm guessing all this takes place after the third marathon? Because I think there's these aliens called the Spit, which are, I guess, effectively like the engineers in Halo. I think they revolted against that marathon's version of the Covenant. I could be completely wrong, but I'm really diving into my brain here. And you play just a nobody. And you're battling through the aliens that are attacking this like station. And I think there's like a prophecy or something. Again, this is me just trying to... Bro, this was like 11 years ago when I looked at it. Because, I mean, I liked Halo and I like anything sci-fi. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll read and look into it. Yeah.
Welcome once again. Once again. How's the new shell? How's the new shell feeling?
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there.
Again, I'm looking at this and it's just reminding me of like, you know, what's Valorant's trying to do with all this colorful, like, modern day color. Like, this wasn't Marathon. Like, Marathon didn't really have an identity per se, but you were just interested just playing through the game. Like, again, like, I don't really understand what's going on with all this.
There, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah, it's supposed to be my lucky charm.
And I sure hope they just don't try to make this hate like Destiny. Because Destiny had its thing, and, you know, it's over. Like, this is what's happening with a lot of IPs. They're starting to meld together with other IPs by the company instead of, you know, standing on its own 2 feet. And it may be a way to just reuse assets. But, again, I'm looking at all this that's happening with these people that I don't care about, don't know about, and it's just reminding me of Destiny.
identify her.
Yeah, I mean, that looked cool and all, but it's just too jumpy and jittery. I don't really know. Like, this looks like it's made by theater kids. Like, instead of people who play games. Because I guess that sequence looked okay. But it's fine to leave more questions and answers, but I don't know. I'm just not much of a fan of the style, I suppose.
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now,
You know that's
consider
your
this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Hey, what's that you always tune into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is? You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
I sure hope this is just isn't trying to be like Apex Legends and some like, operator hero shooter, because I don't think people are going to want that. Like, you have market saturations of those already. Like, I don't know why things can't just be slow, dreary, methodical. Like, everything has to be this high-paced shooter trying to capture an audience, right? Instead of just sticking to what it was. Like, I still don't know what's going on. And I'm pretty sure none of this has anything to fuck you. Like, with the exception of, like, this tiny thing that was in the beginning with the floating goofball. Like, none of this, I believe, has anything to really do with, like, the older Marathon. Like, where the other two goofballs go that was right beside her, and why is she picking up her gun and icing this fool? Like, I'm confused.
kings, look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Despair. Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of that boundless wreck. Boundless, alone and level.
I am too confused. This has nothing to do with what the old marathon was. Like, in the beginning, I was interested, but now not so much.
Stretch far away.
Do you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me?
Who the fuck? CEO produced by Bungie. What the fuck of all these names for the CEO produced? I am too confused. I think they're going on a completely different narrative shift to what Bungie used to do. I'm looking at the like a million views, only 77K likes. Regardless of the how itself, game itself turns out, I'm glad we got this piece of pure art from it. I mean, what? Biomechanical flesh and bone has being spun by cybernetic silkworms is such a cool idea. I mean, it is, but like, is this the art style they're trying to go for? Because this would be an interesting, like, different game, but the fact that it's trying to be Marathon, it's like, this isn't what Marathon was. Bunny is showing us that it was going to be like, as soon as you find loot you'll get ambushed by a 3-stack. For those interested in the animation style of the cinematic, it's not even motion capture, it's actually keyframed. I mean, I don't care. I mean, the Witness sound, like, that's rings some bells. Yeah, so I love Death Robots. You can worked on the episode The Witness, directed this cinematic. This is art. It is art, right? I mean, it looks fine, but is this Marathon? From what I remember, no. This is like some modern game called Marathon. I mean, again, the cinematic off its own merit looks fine, but it's not Marathon. That's not what it is. Unless, I mean, now they're using the same logos. They're kind of using the same. I think it is just this newer look at Marathon. Tony picked the wrong game for a secret level episode, so Bungie said, "Say no more." Immediately recognize Albert and Miguelo's style, having watched The Witness, and Jabaro, what an incredible artist. Yeah, I mean, again, it looks good. It looks fine. Well, maybe I guess I'm just old and shitting on things that are good. Like, it looks good, but from what I remember of what Marathon used to be, it has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. I guess this is probably just a new setting that I'm not really a fan of. People keep going back to Magello. Single player story focus on the game and not an extraction shooter. Yeah. And I don't care. I mean, I didn't really care before, but trying to make like, you know, current day extraction shooter like the authentic world building tone are so awesome. I don't know. Just making it an extraction shooter, but yeah, this just makes me wish this wasn't an extraction shooter but a full-fledged story-driven game. Yeah. Feels like a award-winning short film purely on its own. There's no some awesome talented people in the studio, and I will give them this. Like, if I wasn't so confused, like looking at the visuals here, like it looked good. I mean, I like the visuals, and this would be a cool, you know, other game. But they're clearly trying to capitalize off the Marathon name, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. But I guess that's just not what they're giving. So, I don't know. Like, this is clearly what people want. Single-player, story-driven games. Not yet another extraction shooter, yet another operative, you know, type first-person shooter, you know. I feel betrayed there won't be a campaign. But, yeah, I mean, not really interested, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this visual from the beginning looked cool. You know, with all this shit going on and people dying. Like, this makes you interested in what's going on, right? And then there's the alien looking ass thing, which made you think, oh hell, so they are bringing back things from the past game, like the aliens and all the shit going on. But then it stepped into this, and this is just, I mean, the scavenging looked fine, but then this just all looked weird. Like, I don't really, like, okay, again, looks fine. But then, again, it's clear they're trying to make this sort of like an Apex Legends thing, like an extraction shooter. I think that just sort of takes away from what people were intending, wanting this to be. So, I don't know. That's really just, I guess, my opinion on it. I mean, not much of a fan. But, anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.